Hi, hello. So let's watch another crash video together. And then discuss what the points would be here.
Whoa. O kurde, co?
Okay, so let's rewatch. So the first thing is what caught my attention is that at the takeoff that the wing is going forward so far. This is already kind of telling you quite a bit about the pilot skills. He uses brakes a little. And in the comment, actually, the person who posted the video wrote that it was a day with strong wind and hard conditions, very strong wind gusts. Majority of pilots decided not to fly down. Yeah, and here you are, someone who I suppose, well, actually I see is not flying actively, and I suppose has no SIV experience. So it's important to understand your limitations a little bit. So we already had a video about avoiding collapses by avoiding shitty places. And this is actually probably a nice place to be, but shitty wind conditions. And if you all were trained, probably no problem. But if you are not trained, then if something even slight like this collapse, because this is nothing actually happens, then you are in big trouble. So let's watch. So the wing is shooting to the front. It's already indicating a little bit that this wing is a bit too quick for the pilot. Although this wing doesn't look like a sporty wing. I don't know this wing. Maybe you can comment what it is. High B, probably, something like this. From how it looks like. Yeah. So now you see that the wing is working. So yeah, there may be gusty air. It's working quite a bit. It actually was a moment ago a little bit behind. Now it's going slowly to the front. Again behind, and yeah, that wasn't induced by him at least. I mean, there was this moment where he was doing a lot of weight shift to the. You can see it here. So he does a lot of weight shift to the left, but I don't know if this, because actually he's putting more weight to the left. So as far as I understand, the collapses happen if you take the weight off the half of the wing. So basically, if he puts more weight shift on the left, then yeah, that should not make this collapse happen easier. So yeah, it's hard to say if it has any impact on the collapse. Maybe you can comment if you have some experience with this, or you know the theory very well. And now, yeah, so it's just very unlucky that he got the wind gust, probably, even though it's open field in front. Yeah, but I see no movement of the wing here that would make this happen. So I imagine that was just the wing. Then you've seen all the wing moved up. Yeah, so apparently it may happen even if you have like open space in front of you, if you have like a shitty wind conditions. And now the collapse is happening. So he still has a lot of weight shift to the collapsing side, but some commenters wrote that yeah, he should put the wedge to the other side, but my opinion doesn't matter, because with the collapse like this you won't be able to stay kind of like you just fall on the collapse side. But the important part is braking action. So now the wing goes behind.
Whoa.
And this is the moment when it starts to shoot. And well, I'm not an SIV trainer, so I'm not gonna tell you what to do, because you have to learn it on SIV. But actually, this is a moment where you should do like appropriate brake sequence, because it's not just adding brake; it's a pretty precise brake sequence. You brake it and pretty aggressively, depending on the wing, but shortly, just to stop it, and then you raise your hand up as soon as the wing stops to move, and then you come back a little bit to keep it flying straight. But this is something you should not train on your own, but do it on SIV, and not better. You please do it only on SIV and under supervision. And this is basically how you would solve the situation and just fly straight. As you've seen in other videos on this channel, guys doing proper reaction, they just fly straight. But he has no SIV skill, no basic SIV skill, and the basic SIV skill is keeping direction here, basically. So I mean, understanding the wing movements, the shooting forward, and then keeping the direction. Yeah, but it doesn't happen. And if you don't do the brake, yeah, then you are screwed, because you have like a wing accelerating, the open side, but the other side is collapsed, so it makes a lot of drag. So this makes the turn very aggressive, and there are two elements. So first you turn, and the second is your wing dives. So there's gonna be the pendulum movement, and if it's low to the ground, yeah, then now you are doing the pendulum movement towards the ground, and this is just like a free fall, basically. Yeah, the good thing, he put his legs, so he was able to land on the legs and then roll. So this is pretty cool. What he did here I mean, this shitty situation, but approaching the ground like this is the best thing that he could do, like parachute landing fall type of crash, because this is a crash. And yeah, I don't know what has happened to him. I hope he's okay. But summing up, if you have to be honest with yourself. So if you don't have extreme situations experience, practical experience, not theory, but practical training, and you train it, and you know that you behave well, and you have the reflexes, and this is recent experience, your training, then you avoid shitty conditions and shitty places and too aggressive wings. This wing, yeah, it's hard to say, but maybe if he would be under another wing. We've seen another video on this channel. The guy is flying similar situation, not so low, but similar situation under a very like low aspect wing ratio. Like I believe that was an A, low B, A, probably A more than a B, and it doesn't turn so much, doesn't react so aggressively. Even though it's not really aggressive, this wing, but yeah, but still for the pilot. And so that would be the first way to avoid this. And the second is, I mean, the place is not shitty, but the wind conditions are shitty. So if you are not super trained and you see that other guys, as the other said, are not flying because there is too much wind, yeah, then just be humble, understand your limitations, and don't do this, don't fly. It's going down, it's not a shame in this situation, or waiting another hour for the conditions to change, maybe. There are many options, basically. Yeah, but in this case, the problem was pilot who's not actively piloting and has no basic SIV trained instincts, like keeping straight and reacting to wing shooting forward after the collapse. So this pilot is flying in the conditions that are just too risky, in the sense that they may provoke a collapse, because this is like a gusty air. Yeah, so let me know if I missed something, or you liked something, or yeah, have an idea how to improve this channel or the way I comment those videos. And then don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you watching another video together. Have a nice day. Bye.